Your car accident case is coming up for trial. You suffered a significant injury, and now I'm about ready to call to the witness stand the police officer who witnessed your accident. Pay attention as I question this witness to get information out concerning the police report that he generated. Officer Jones, can you tell us how long you've been with this police department? And can you tell us, at the time that the accident occurred, you witnessed this accident, true? And at the time of the accident, you were stopped in your car, in your patrol car, at the intersection of Main and First Street, correct? Yes. And what were you doing there? And it turns out he was patrolling. Were you reading at the time? No. Were you on the computer? No. Were you listening to the radio? No. What were you doing? I was observing the traffic. Tell us, what was the traffic that you observed? What was the roadway condition? What was the weather like? What time of day was it? What else was going on in that intersection, if anything? How far away, officer, were you from the actual impact when you observed this? Tell us what you heard at the moment of impact. How much time went by from the time that you first saw the defendant's car until the actual impact? Tell us how the impact actually occurred. Tell us what happened after the impact. Tell us where the cars wound up. After you saw this incident, tell us what you did. And now the officer is going to proceed and explain to the jury exactly what it was and what he saw. Now tell us, officer, based upon your experience working for the police department, did you learn about accident reconstruction? Yes. And were you able to determine from talking to the witnesses afterwards how fast each of them were going? Yes. And were you able to calculate the distance each one was away from each other at the time that this incident happened? Yes. And what was the color of the light for this particular car? What was the color for the other one? Were there any other witnesses? And now what am I doing? I'm developing from this particular police officer who actually witnessed the accident. I'm giving the jury information through this police officer so that they actually can visualize for themselves exactly what the police officer saw. That's critical to get them to visualize and to see what happened. So why do I tell you about this? I tell you about this just to give you a little bit of an insight into what goes on during the trial process. And this is just one witness and one segment of a direct examination of a particular police officer. Chances are you're watching this because you've been involved in a car accident, you suffered significant injury, and you have questions and concerns about what to do. Well, if your matter happened here in the state of New York, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I answer legal questions like yours every single day. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at lawmed10@yahoo.com. I'm Gerry Oginski here in New York. Thanks so much for watching.